You're locked in on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? You're locked in on your favorite streaming platform, not named Title. What's up, listeners? You could be anywhere in the world,
Still
but
be
you
on
are
Tidal.
here with us, and we definitely appreciate that. This is the Fresher Than Your Average podcast. I am Jay Hope. To my left, I got my dog in his fashion shit, S. Wash. Fresher Than Your Average over there. I see you, gang.
Yeah, we'll get into it in a
Go
sec.
get into it. We definitely gonna
Yeah.
get into
Off
it.
the break.
Yeah. What's up, cameraman? Coach Lock in the building. On this issue, we are discussing the most iconic NBA playoff sneakers. This is a watch production, so this is good, man.
Is it?
Playoff time. It's the best time
Best
to talk about,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, basketball shoes for sure. First things first, it is not a time to pass out a question that somebody sent in. We're going to pass out our grievances for issue 0032. And if you don't know anything about Festivus, it's a holiday celebrated annually on December the 23rd, celebrated by airing out grievances, which basically is openly expressing complaints or resentments, particularly about real life grievances. So if you're a fan of Seinfeld, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
So Wash, what is your grievance for this issue?
Man.
Yeah.
Being a big fan of 50 Cent and the Power series and everything that's going on over there.
Talk to me.
I still have a grievance with Big Meech and Little Meech.
Ooh.
You know, the
Fit.
the fits they've been putting on here the past couple of months.
Ooh.
Still hot about that, man. It's time to level up and dress like adults, dress our age. So
Wait,
mine is fashion inspired.
Here's the thing. Are you gonna give Meech, and I say Meech, Big Meech.
Big Meech, yeah.
He done solid 10, 15, almost a dub.
Yeah.
So in turn, you're gonna give him time to acclimate himself. He's still on house arrest.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I mean, I like a lot of us that listen to the show. We know people that have transitioned out and
figured it out.
I figured it out immediately.
Well,
no, I'm not gonna say because there is a reason why we have the fresh out kicks, right? I get that.
Oh yeah, it's a real thing.
Big Meech, man. Nah,
he's
had enough time.
Hey, I'm talking about
he's had enough time.
He pulling out patchwork denim. Fucking
man.
overalls. He's gone.
Yeah.
His fit still ain't working. So yeah,
right.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
My grievance for this issue is Belly Gang Cushington, a new rapper outside of Atlanta. Kind of looks like a white man. He's from Atlanta.
Okay.
Looks like a white man, but he is indeed albino, I think.
I don't know. I think he's just black. He's just a redhead. He's just red. He's just a ginger.
Ginger. Okay.
He's a ginger black.
A ginger black. Just a beige ginger black.
Yeah, I think so.
Beige ginger black. We can roll with that.
I think so because he's not blonde. You know, albino is like really.
It is blonde. That's true.
Yeah.
It is very distinctive. They are usually blonde. Absolutely. Yeah. But my grievance is with Belly Gang, who has a new album that just dropped this month, and he's selling $100 white tees packed up like a brick of cocaine.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. What I would want him to do if you're going to sell $100 tee, make it under 3M light or something on there, black light. It'll have the name of your album cover or a track list or something like that.
That would be so fire.
That would be fire. That's fire.
That would be fire.
That would be fire. See what I'm saying? Now that would be fire. But bro, I gotta sell it now. But he just got $100 tee on from Foot Locker.
Yeah. No tags, nothing. It's probably super thin too.
Super thin.
No quality.
Man, that shit probably weak.
Gilding joint. I saw that.
Shout out to you, cameraman. You did a really good job
on
the neon breakdown of the shoe of the laces for the Timberlands.
He did,
He did a good job with that, man. Yeah.
Shout out to you, bro.
He did a good job, man. Let's get to recent pickups.
Yeah, man.
All right, on recent pickups, it's anything we've copped since our last issue. Wash. Let the people in your closet, man. What you cop?
Man, I copped a hoodie, believe it or not,
Okay.
man, by a brand called Fashion.
Okay. Not Fat Sean. Shout out to Fat Sean.
Shout out to Fat Sean.
Yeah, but
shout out to Fat Sean, my line brother as well.
Shout out to Fat Sean, your line brother.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, shout out.
You don't want no problems with him either.
Yeah,
but
shout out to Fat Sean. Yeah.
But yeah. So it's like a fuchsia color.
Okay.
Now granted, we're transitioning out of hoodie season.
Yeah.
So it'd be perfect for the fall coming up.
Yeah.
You know, so
like
I may get one wear out of it though, to be honest with you though. So
yeah.
But yeah, that's my only pickup so far.
Yeah. My only pickup since our last issue was the Jordan 4 SB in white and navy. good cop for me, man. I had watched. I'm trying to find a way to get you the white and red ones, so you can do it one time for the gang. But other than that,
what they decide on those white and red?
Families, friend and
That
family.
is right. That's right.
That's
That's
gonna
right.
be a tough out. But I did get the white and navy. They ain't came in yet, but I'm sure it's very similar to the white and green pair of pine greens. So yeah, man, it's a good navy. Is something that I'm trying to incorporate more within my wardrobe. Trying to stay away from all the earth tones because all the earth tone stuff can only be played in the fall when he got he good. Yeah.
So was the white navy a GR?
It was a GR. Yeah, it was a GR. Yeah. Yeah, man. But that's basically my one. Okay, so we have a cop from the cameraman. He copped the Rookie of the Year Jordan 1 low.
The
It's a
low.
good cop.
Yeah. Yes, the joints are kind of goldish tan.
Goldish tan. Black laces?
Black.
Are you doing white laces or black laces? Black.
Red. There you boy, you right. The Nike sign is red. You right.
The Nike sign is outlined in red. Because the Nike sign ain't red.
No, it's black tongue and the Nike sign is red.
On the tongue? Yes. The swoosh then is black.
Swoosh is black. Yeah. Swoosh is black on the shoe.
But the Nike Air on the most all OGs gonna have the red in Nike Air. Yeah, for sure. That's a good cop. That's a good cop. Good, yeah, man. And I know what Coach Locke done cop. He the Margiela Madman. So
yeah.
He'll tell you, you know what I'm saying, all the designer.
Yeah. What's the colorway for the spring?
Yeah, man. He said that. Yeah, we gonna see. Oh, we gonna see for sure. Yeah. Let's get to Copper Drop.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Copper Drop. What's good, Wes? What we doing?
Yeah, first up we have the Bravest Studios, Bad Clog, White Croc, and also in the black leather.
Yeah.
Release date is April the 25th. The retail $98. Resale $100. Is this a cop drop or resale for you, Jay?
This is supposed to emulate a Hermes Birkin bag. I get what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Dope idea. Usually Bravest Studios, when we talk about them, they're doing something outlandish, something that makes zero sense. But this one actually makes sense. I like this. Nothing that I would wear. I'm not a clog guy. Right. I own a pair of Birks, some black Birks. But I don't think it's anything that I would wear. But it's a good idea. And I think a woman would be dope in these. So it's a drop for me, though.
Exactly. A great idea for the ladies, for sure. It's a drop for me. But I get the idea, though. I get the inspiration and everything. And I'm like you. I have just a regular classic pair of Birkenstocks, right. Tan joints. So, but yeah, so these are the drop for me as well.
Yep. All right, it's my turn. I got the Air Jordan 11 Low Bread colorway. These came out April the 26th, 2025. For a retail price of $190. If you want a pair right now, it's $200. Watch Cop Drop or resale.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't MJ play 1 or 2 games in these?
In the lows? I ain't never seen him play in the lows.
I'm gonna do some research.
Do some research on that.
I get back with you on that.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, though, it's a drop. It's a drop.
I mean, you were just trying to find a way to copy them. Because if Jordan played, then you feel comfortable rocking them.
I might have given some consideration. Yeah, I'm a researcher, though.
I know you are.
But yeah, as it stands now, it's a drop. I like the idea of it, but I don't like it would not be copping responsibly, basically. Yeah. You got the OG bread 11s, you're good to go in that area. So it's a drop for me.
Not a fan of Jordan 11 lows. You talking about Quinshon Judkins?
No, he did. You're right. He did well.
In what?
In the playoff game, didn't he?
Jordan Lowe during 1996 NBA Finals.
Rewind, guys. It's a cop. There we go, baby.
No way he played in them?
They're lows, though.
They lower than the highs. They're more mids. They're more mids. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they more mids.
I knew it was something unique about it.
Yeah. It's more of a mid.
Okay, so it's still a drop. Still a drop.
Still a drop. Cool.
It's funny.
He didn't play in the lows. He played in a lower version of the highs. Yeah, which would be mids. Yeah. All right, cool. That was cool to see.
Next up, we have it's Cortez, right?
Cortez.
Nike Air Max 95, Honey Blacks. Release date is April the 30th. Retail price is $190. Resale for these is $275. Is this the cop drop or resale for you, Jay?
This is the year of the Air Max 95. Cortez has dropped a couple of different colorways, starting with a black and pink. Then they went with this yellow. Yeah, this is solid. Me personally, I don't think that I could rock a 9.5. And I'm a big fan of Cortez and what they're doing right now. European brand out of London, but I think it's a drop for me, unfortunately.
Yeah, same for me. It's a drop, man. This looks like a it looks like an Air Max 95 boot.
Yeah.
Sort of kind of
It's
to me.
that leather. It's
Yeah,
premium
it's that leather.
Yeah, it's premium leather. And I'm telling you, people are rocking these because when
Are
they
they?
did their original drop in 2023, people were saying this was sneaker of the year when
Really?
they did a gray and pink colorway. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. I mean, I appreciate the materials they
Yeah.
used. But it's a drop for me though.
Yeah.
Is that black and gold?
It's black and gold.
Yeah, it's definitely a drop.
Yeah. Next up for me, I have the Travis Scott Jordan Jumpman Jack in the bright cactus colorway. These came out April the 30th, 2025 for a retail price of $200. You want a pair right now? It's $310. Wash, cop, drop, or resale.
These are a cop, man. I like these. I like these. These are a cop. I've had my eye on this on the Jumpman Jack in different colorways,
Okay.
the other colorways. I like this one though. It has some uniqueness with that yellowish slime green
That's right.
vibe to it. So yeah, I got these.
Yeah. Now, I was looking for another pair to cop as far as the Jumpman Jacks. I copped the white, red, and black joints. And I'm looking for another pair because they are a comfortable shoe. But I'm also, again, trying to stay away from a lot of these colors that I have a lot of shoes in. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately.
Well, Yeezys?
Yeah. No.
He was notorious for this
I
color.
mean, that's his colorway. Bro, I'm telling you. Boy, they would kill this fit. I got. Here's the funny thing about that pre-production. I called Wash. I said, "Hey, yo, Wash, I gotta get rid of my Yeezys, huh?" He said, "What? Yes, you have to." I was like, "Can you imagine if I'd have pulled up in the Wave Runners and they?"
Because it was a Wave Runners.
Yeah,
It's a classic. It's a classic shoe.
Classic shoe,
No doubt.
They gotta go though. Or I might just keep those for nostalgia purposes and sell out the other ones because those are hard, bro.
And you know, we're not gonna spend too much time on it, but in the entertainment space for celebrities, we the people are very forgiving.
Yeah, dog.
So, despite everything this dude has said and done over the past year, you let Kanye West come out on like a apology tour,
it ain't happening.
He'd be right back in. Nah, that's far fetched.
Yeah,
You're right. Right.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. But I'm just saying, just hypothetically,
it could happen, and people will love it.
We'd be right back buying
right
the stuff.
Yeah, but these are hard though. I'm trying to think if it's one of those ways that I could pull it off. I think so, but I would cop these for sure. You'll like these when you get these, Wash. I'm telling you. Yeah,
because it isn't the material like a mix of leather and
almost like a suede nubuck situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good shoe though, really good shoe.
Yep. Next up, we have the Nike Kobe 9 Elite Low EM Protro Mambasita, the Mambasita style. Release date is May 2nd. Retail price is $180. Resale is $210. Is this a cop drop or resale?
I only own one pair of Kobe 9s. I really want to get a pair of these. I think it's going to be a lot easier for us to get these, considering the fact now that they're mass produced and they want people in Kobe. So with that being said, it would be a cop for me. I think it's just a dope pair, and something to wear. It's really hard to spend $180 though on shoes that I'm not wearing with a fit. You feel me?
Right.
Like these are gonna be with sweats and going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So kind of difficult.
Weekend errands and stuff.
So is that copping responsibly? No.
No, it's not.
It's not. Not climate.
Kobe's your guy though, man. So
my guy. Yeah.
We'll let that one pass.
Yeah. Would you cop these?
Nah, I wouldn't cop these. I don't like the blending of black to white.
Yeah.
So not really a big fan of the colorway. Yeah. So yeah, this is a drop for me.
Yeah. On top of everything though, I like what they're doing with the Mambasita line and also the Kobe line, getting her own shoes, things of that nature.
Yeah, respect.
It's dope, man. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a pair of these. I might circle back and get maybe a pair of the Kobe. I think they're the 5s. That are the GG pairs too. They're dope, man. I just think it's a good idea.
Are those the ones people was stealing and bootlegging? Was it the first Mambasita?
The black, with the black with the white, primarily black. Yeah. Those are dope. Yeah. And closing things out, we have my guy, Devin Amari Booker's Nike Book 1, 1995 All-Star. These come out May 2nd, 2025 for a retail price of $150. You want a pair right now? It's $140. Cop drop a resale, Wash.
God, these are a drop, man.
Yeah.
Very busy shoe. Not to say it's not clean. It's just not me. It's just not me. Not that big of a. I mean, the Phoenix Suns are cool, but this is like if you're a Devin Booker Phoenix Suns fan, this is your joint right here. Yeah. So, but it's a drop for me though. I like the details of it though.
Dope. Yeah. I know what they're doing. This is his all-star shoe. He's been an All-Star 4 times. You see the 4 stars right there.
Mm-hmm.
He should have been a 7-time All-Star, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Just played on some very bad teams.
Yeah, he deserves better.
Yeah, he deserves better. Do better for Devin Booker. But
Yeah.
and Nike is rolling out the Devin Booker book too. Late
Finally.
2025, early
Man.
2026. He ran this one for 2 years. So
Yeah, I was about to say how long
yeah,
he's been going.
yeah, he's running for
2
2
years?
years. Same way they did with Ja 1. I think they're
I'd say
doing the
that's a
same
good
thing.
point.
They release so late in the season is that they try to get 2 seasons out of one shoe.
Gotcha.
Which is smart.
Makes sense. Yeah.
It makes smart. Yeah, because you got LeBron, and then of course you still have KD. So as they sunset their brand
Yeah.
and their shoe out, I think they'll start doing these a little bit more. I think they're going to focus more though on the women's game with Asia Wilson's shoe coming out. Caitlin Clark will get her shoe next, and then they'll follow things up with Paige and then Juju.
And what about your girl who just won the championship? No, the one the shoe that most NBA guys are wearing now is
Sabrina Ionescu.
Sabrina, yeah.
Yeah, Sabrina Ionescu for sure.
Yeah.
That's top 3 shoe, worn in NBA. Super comfortable shoe. A lot of people love that shoe. But yeah, I think they're gonna focus a little bit more at Nike per se on those women's shoes, which was cool.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Paige and Juju will get a shoe. I think Juju might get a shoe in college. You know how fire that'll be?
Yeah, so she can do that, huh?
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Asia Blue.
Yeah. Asia got a good shoe, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a dope shoe. Yeah, I don't think she's coming back, but I'm saying she might.
He just saying, yeah.
While she's in college, I still gotta be through college for another year. So yeah, I think I mean, if Paige did, I think Paige would have done it. Especially Caitlin Clark would have done it if it was a situation where she could do it back then. So yeah,
sure.
Shout out to the ladies, man.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next segment.
Deserve.
Tunnel vision time, Wash. This is the section between the recording studio or the playing field. This is the runway for athletes and entertainers to get fits off. We'll break down fits of people in the culture. Some are household names, some not so much, Wash. Who we got first?
First up, we have DeMario White, also known as Moneybag Yo, Memphis rapper. He is in Chrome Hearts reversible zip-up hoodie for $2,800. Chrome Hearts white tank for $350. MNML, which I like to refer to as minimal distress shorts for $100. Chrome Hearts white logo socks for $580. And capping it off on the feet, the Timberland Culture King 6-inch boots for $275. Is he fresher than your average?
No, but here's the thing with Yo right here. It's more of a like vintage grunge, Kurt Cobain type of look right here. I know what he's trying to do.
He's throwing it all together.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of a zip-up hoodie with shorts. So I don't think he's fresh. He's not fresher than average than me right here. But I get what he was trying to do right here. Just didn't. He missed the mark just a little bit. I seen Yo the next day in a fire Louis Vuitton full set with a white pair of forces. So yeah, no, this just ain't it. This is just doing too much. Just a little bit.
Right, yeah. It's a miss for me as well. Like you mentioned, the zip up in shorts is a different look. I don't really know where that's feasible to really get off, like what areas of the country you can get that off. But people are trying it. I mean, so salute to them. But yeah, no, I don't. He's not fresher than average to me either.
No, not at all.
I like certain pieces, but this is a lot thrown together.
Absolutely. Next up, we have Quavius Marshall, aka Quavo, an Atlanta rapper. He's in a Sway the Don hat for $57. WWE Stone Cold Steve Austin leather vest for $120. Chasing that with Levi's Chrome Heart pants for $10,000. Man, and Bottega canvas sneakers for $950, man. $10,000 for a pair of pants. Is he fresher than your average Wash?
No. This is another miss for me. Again, I like pieces. I like the Stone Cold Steve Austin leather vest.
Yeah.
But it's just something about the Chrome Heart Levi pants for 10 racks that's just obnoxious and it's just overkill.
OD.
Yeah, definitely OD. So yeah, he's not fresh in your average to me.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of these Bottega canvas sneakers. Joe Budden had these on famously as he was walking into what was that? Madison Square Garden for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just ugly shoes. They look like
Are those hot tops?
Yeah, they hot
Yeah,
tops.
that's what
They
I thought.
stink, man. Those are some bad shoes. But I get what he was trying to do, trying to have a cool like grunge look as well. Grunge is back.
I
We
see.
didn't talk
Yeah.
about that. Grunge is one of those ones
Yeah.
that People are really wearing grunge right now. I'm not a fan of it, but it's definitely not fresher than average right here. Shout out to Quavo though.
Yeah. Shout out to Quavo. Yeah. Next up, we have Roderick Moore, aka Rowdy Rich. He's an LA rapper. Roddy Rich is in Bottega Shades for $590, Vance and Leather Jacket for $2,500, and Cease Desist Jeans for $1,400, and Nike Air Max Plus Swarovski Sunset for $500. Is he fresher than your average?
And I get with Roddy Rich again, a grunge look as well. That is the theme for this show.
But it's tunnel, yeah.
Yeah, no, because I know what he's trying to do. It's kind of emulating that he has a flannel tied around his waist.
Right.
Those are actually the jeans. The jeans are made like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
So which is crazy.
I saw this fit offline. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
I get the fit. Again, I'm not a fan of the grunge look. Wearing the Swarovski Sunset Air Max Plus tuned airs. I remember those was popping. They just put Swarovski crystals all over it. Selling them for $490. So yeah, that is the one for me, man. Not fresher than your average at all.
Yeah, I totally agree. And for me, just to take it a step further, Roddy is a smaller guy, smaller stature. So everything in this pick is oversized.
All right.
Drowning them and just making it look even smaller. So
yeah,
you're not a good fit in my opinion either. So he's not fresher than your average.
Yeah. Boy, this is crazy. All right, next up, we have Chad Johnson, a retired NFL wide receiver, in the Bottega frames for $550.
Yeah.
And the Louis Vuitton French Terry monogram tee for $1,200. And the Louis Vuitton French Terry monogram shorts for $1,200. And closing things out with the LV monogram trainers for $1,250. Wash. It's Chad Johnson, fresher than the average right here.
I mean, he's definitely OD with the Louis.
Yeah,
no doubt about it. He still believe it or not though, it's very understated. It's a very minimalist approach to it because it's all black.
It is.
Right. When you see the pic, it's all black. Like he's going to a funeral.
Yeah.
Is he fresher than your average though? I'm gonna say no. He needs something of color outside of black to break this up a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit. So it could be a sock. He could have done a different shoe color since he wanted to OD with Louis Vuitton, everything minus the shades.
Yeah.
Funny enough. But yeah, nah. He's not fresher than your average to me. But he's almost there though.
Almost
And
there.
what's funny, man, quick story, but man, if you're in Miami, just roaming South Beach, you can see Ocho out there standing like this, just on a casual Friday, just chilling.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like stuff he does. So.
Yeah, nah. This is the freshest I've ever seen Chad Johnson.
Yeah, there you go. It's good.
So in turn, I think he's fresher than
you got to give it to him. Yeah. I understand.
But the socks, I think that kind of throws me off a little bit.
Definitely.
Because I don't really know what's going on there. Are they church socks? Or regular,
right.
Like Aftervision black,
F5.
Yeah. Like what are they doing? But minus that, he's fresher than your average right there, man. I think this is Ocho's best fit. I appreciate a good fit. Shout out to Ocho for this, man.
Yeah, this being Ocho's best fit in 2025 is hilarious.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
You know how long Ocho's been in our life?
right.
Yeah,
right.
He got drafted fucking 95.
That's what I'm saying, man.
It's crazy, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Chad probably about 50, 51.
Is he there though?
He 47.
47?
Chad 47. This is a good fit for Chad, though. I like what he did right there.
Yeah.
Socks is kind of weird, though. I don't know. So
maybe different color socks.
Or maybe just get some LV socks and maybe like in the monogram socks with that. Maybe do something with that. I don't know, man.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's that had on those LV socks? The cable knit socks. It was Dirk.
Oh, okay.
Dirk had them.
Shout out to Dirk, man. Shout out to Dirk.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you did.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey,
my guy.
Your guy.
My guy. Hey, one dance, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What else he got? God's plan? What else is there?
He got a couple
here. Yeah.
A couple of slaps.
Hey, as long as he making me dance and shake my hand, hey, we good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got Aubrey Graham, aka Drake, Canadian rapper / actor. He's in a Louis Vuitton suit jacket for $2,500. Louis Vuitton slacks, $2,500. The price on those is funny to me. I feel like those would normally be a lot more, but but nevertheless, that's what he's in. And capping it off, the Tom Ford black leather Chelsea boot. It's the most Drake thing ever in this pick.
You had to throw some hate in there somehow.
$1,400.
Yeah.
The Chelsea boot in 2025 with the suit is so Drake, man. Yeah, is he fresher than your average, man?
Man, shout out to Drake. Yeah, Drake's fresh right here, man. Not bad. You know, I know what he's trying to do. Probably stepping out, maybe accepting an award. You know, something
He's
like
not
that.
doing that.
Yeah. Or you think he just in the house taking a picture in a suit?
Yeah, absolutely. That's Drake. Yeah.
Nah,
And
man.
we're not gonna break down the pick. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna break down the
Nah,
fit.
we talked about the fit.
Okay.
Only the fit.
Right.
And I think the fit is solid. It's a good, but yeah, it's a good fit for Drake, man. Stepping out. I don't know why. Never mind. Again, this is about his fit.
It's about his fit.
Yeah, because
his
I don't
fit.
understand why a man would position their face like that.
That's Drake, man.
That's Drake, though.
That's Drake. I'm telling you, man. Hey, he's an actor.
Mhm.
But yeah, man. All jokes aside, Drake is fresh. Drake is fresh, man.
right there, dog.
He looks good in this suit. It's fitting him well. I would shore up the shoulders just a bit, but I get what he's going for though. This suit gives
Vintage, right?
exactly vintage vibes
Yeah.
in a more modern era. So
Yeah.
he's clean. He's
Yeah.
clean, man. Give it up to him.
Say less. And we're closing things out with a annual Who's Fresher, but the first time this is a couples Who's Fresher. We'll go with Alicia Keys, also known as Alicia Cook, and Kasim Dean, aka Swiss Beats.
Mm.
The pair as a
Right.
whole. They're
a couple,
both in Fear of God custom suits, and that price is not known because it is a custom suit for them to wear
Right.
on the carpet. So,
Shout out to Jerry.
who is fresher, Alicia Keys or Swiss Beats right here?
Man, I'm gonna go Alicia Keys.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go Alicia Keys. I
Mhm.
mean, the both of them. This definitely it's custom for them, so I get
Mhm.
it. But I like the way Alicia Keys. Hers flows better to me
Yeah,
between the two.
yeah.
So see, I'm gonna go Keys.
You said that the right way because Alicia Keys is standing like the man in this picture.
Right,
If y'all
right,
ever see this. You see it go? Man, you got to see this.
She's standing like yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. But yeah, she is standing like she is the man of
Like
the
she
family,
running,
right? Like she running shit.
Yeah.
And Swiss just looks happy to be there. But Alicia is
I'm
fresh.
sure he is.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm sure he is, absolutely. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm rolling with Alicia out freshing him in this Who's Fresher.
Mhm.
Yeah, just looks a little bit more comfortable in her.
Exactly.
Cameraman asks you, are you a fan of women in suits?
Yeah, when it's cut right, because I feel like the lady figure looks great in everything when it's cut right to
right.
fit their body
Shout out to
shape
the
and
ladies.
everything.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I'm never knocking that. So yeah, I have nothing against women in suits.
Yeah. And here's the thing with that too. You know, Alicia Keys is in this picture. She said, she's not wearing makeup for the rest of her career. If it is makeup, it's minimal makeup. It's not a face full of makeup. And she just looks very comfortable in her suit. And Swiss looks like he's comfortable as well, but not as comfortable as AC. To answer this question, oh no, listen, I stay out of women's business. Women can wear whatever the hell they want to. I don't care, man. Yeah, that's how I answer that.
That's smart right there.
Damn right. Yeah, I stay out of women's business, Jack.
There you go.
Better know that. Yeah,
you
let's
go.
get to the Wear Your Kick segment.
Yeah, man.
Before we get started with the cover story, it is the Wear Your Kick segment. What shoes do you have on foot? Wash. What fit do you have on for the people today?
Yeah, man. So today I'm wearing the basic of the basic Dunks and low, the cherry and white colorway.
Yes, sir.
And the jeans, ironically, I went with the Moneybag Yo Feel. These jeans are actually MNML.
Okay.
So they're jeans. Denim Levi's jacket, trucker jacket.
Yeah.
Fresher tee.
Fresher
with fresher tee, I said. So yeah, you look out for that. We'll get into more detail on that one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Stay tuned.
Make sure you zoom in on them, cameraman. Show that off.
Yeah.
I know you will. I know you
That
will.
one out for sure.
Yeah.
And fitted is Music City Vintage.
Heard you.
And
Heard you.
accessory wise, Gals and Brother bracelet. And just kept it simple like that. Who? I'm not. I've got
so many of them. They hard.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man. Just different pens, artists, movies I like. So, just to personalize the denim jacket.
Yeah.
So yeah. What about yourself, big dog?
Feet first, right? He gets so bad not asking that. I have the Amy Leon Dore New Balance A60 V2 from 2024.
Yeah.
Gallery Department Cargos from 2024 fall 2024. Saint Long Sleeve Tee and Music City Vintage, man. Bassville.
Yeah.
Trucker, man. You know,
and then this was not playing.
nah,
Was
nah.
where the
Till
music was
music
at.
finish, whole game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
yeah, yeah. Nah, they looks out for sure. Let's get to the cover story, Wash.
Do it.
Let's get it. Cover story time. This is the issue about the most iconic NBA playoff sneakers. Watch the NBA playoffs never disappoint, especially when it comes to kicks. Each one of the historic playoff moments that we saw was seized in a fresh pair of sneakers. From Air Jordans to Converse, player exclusives to limited editions. With that said, we're here to break down the biggest sneaker moments in playoff histories. First thing first, we'll take it back to 1996, the playoffs, and the Nike Air Max Penny 1. Penny Hardaway is the player that unveiled these shoes. Wash, why is this iconic for you?
Man, this shoe was like it because for me, Penny was supposed to be the next phase in, believe it or not, Michael Jordan.
Damn
Right?
right.
I mean, he was very marketable.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we got introduced. Well, no, I think we had already seen the half penny, right? Was he already a thing? Half
Yeah,
penny,
Half
Chris
Penny was
Rock.
there, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, but nevertheless, though, it was continuation into that. So that
Was.
the marketing plan was in place, and Penny was a baller, man. He was a
Cold.
flat out hoop, and the colorway was very sleek because back
Yeah.
then everybody would love to wear a predominantly black sneaker with
That's
certain
right.
hits of white.
Yeah.
So that Penny one did just that as well. So
Sure.
it's a super iconic shoe, man. Air Max bubble on the back,
Absolutely.
super popular. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
The thing about that Air Max Penny 1, we had a debate about this because the Air Max Flight 1 was Penny's first shoe, and they went to the finals in that shoe.
Yeah.
But the shoe that made the most noise is the Nike Air Max Penny 1. That they didn't go as far in this shoe, but I think this shoe made the bigger impact. 100%. Penny's Hardaway, his career is a lot of, like Wash mentioned, what could have been if he didn't get injured. I
Man.
think top 10 player of all time.
Absolutely.
If
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the trajectory of where it was going, but you know, from foam posits to penny ones, penny twos, one of the better signature sneaker lines that we saw of our generation.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Not to make the basketball pie, but
Yeah.
if he doesn't get injured, does Shaq stay?
No. Shaq
Still rolls out.
Shaq just dips. Shaq is a
Yeah, that's
dipper.
true. Yeah, he's a dipper.
Yeah. Yeah, but back to the sneakers. They came back a few times. Did you ever own a pair of the Nike Air Max Penny ones?
I didn't. I
Yeah.
did not own that, and for some, I really honestly couldn't tell you why.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I definitely wanted them.
Yeah.
But I was probably just still in the Jordans, clearly.
Yeah, and
You
then
96
especially
era.
in '96, but
Yeah.
when they retro, didn't even think about it because again, it didn't have the same feel. You know, when they came out in 2004 and they came out again 2016, it just wasn't the same. But
Right.
still a good shoe, nevertheless.
No doubt.
Yep. Next up, what we got, Wash?
Next up, we have the we're going NBA Finals playoff year 1996. The sneaker is the Air Jordan 11 bread colorway. It doesn't matter what colorway or just
Yeah, we just whatever you want to do.
yeah. It's Air Jordan 11.
Mm-hmm.
That's the patent for those that aren't
That's right.
familiar. The player is Michael Jordan.
Shoot.
Jay,
Yeah.
why is this shoe iconic to you?
Man, and you put me on this. Jordan actually debuted the 11 in the 95 playoffs. You told me this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So in turn, a great sneaker, but very special to me. One of my favorite shoes of all time. Hard to wear though in 2025.
Yeah.
It's such a great shoe. And I have every major. Only shoe I don't have is the Cool Gray 11s. That's it.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, just trying to put these on with a pair of jeans, it's very difficult to do.
Yeah.
You know,
It had to
but
be right.
Yeah, but just meant the world to me, man. Seeing Mike playing these, I think
Yeah.
this is the best signature shoe I've ever seen.
Yeah, man.
It's so
I'm entitled
cold.
to agree. Yeah.
It's cold. That patent
It's
leather,
nothing right. It's nothing like that.
nothing
man.
like that.
Nothing like it.
What made them put patent leather on a shoe like that?
Well, the inspiration for this one was the man. You remember Michael Jackson wore those
That's right.
those with the spectator type shoes,
Yeah.
with the white top with the black
Yeah.
bottom. So that was inspiration that Tinker said
Right.
he drew from. So
Yeah.
not sure how much that was an influence, but yeah, it was along those lines. So Mike
Yeah.
and MJ were good friends
Yeah.
during that time. So but yeah, man, I totally agree. Classic shoe.
Yeah.
As far as versatility.
Yeah.
I also agree with you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something in athleisure. You're not gonna be
Yeah.
able to dress this up or
Yeah.
anything like that. Or, but it's cool to see people throw them on in weddings
Oh,
to get
yeah.
a unique touch to
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Still looks unique because you're in
Yeah.
a tuxedo with the shoe.
Absolutely.
But when you see people do it though, you get it. It's like,
You
okay,
get
yeah, they're doing that because they're clearly MJ fans.
Yep.
That was a classic shoe, classic moment.
Yeah.
So and also something else I like about the bread colorway in this shoe because it is red at the bottom.
Mhm.
Those aren't prone to really age.
They
You know
don't
what I mean?
age. They don't
Like
age as
brown
bad.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like with that what is it, translucent midsole,
Right.
ice bottom or
Ice
something.
bottom. Yeah.
Man, they don't age well. They
Mhm.
look bad. But just the way that he came back in '96 was a year of vengeance for Mike.
Vengeance.
One of my favorite basketball players ever, winning that fourth Finals MVP. And those black and red 11s, man, classic feel, man.
I think for me the only colorway I don't have is a cool gray and now I'm talking about the ones he wore.
Yeah,
Right. So
Space Jams.
I don't have the Space Jams or the cool gray.
Yeah, I don't have the cool
So
gray. I got the
she-
Space Jams. So.
Now he played in the cool gray as a wizard, right?
As a wizard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
On a re-release. Yep. Next up, we have the NBA playoff year 1997 Air Jordan 12 worn by Michael Jordan, man. Talk to me about this famous pair of 12, the flu games, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The affectionate just flu games.
Yeah.
A lot of different stories behind that.
A lot of different
I
stories.
heard somebody sprinkle a little something on his pepperoni pizza. It made him sick, and I also heard he was out drinking late at night and he was basically hung over the next day.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
we've heard the stories on what
What do you think? What's your do you think it's more food poison? Was he sick?
I think it's more food poison.
I think it's more
food poison. I think
it's a little bit of both.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Combine
a bit
them.
of lit, and
Yeah.
a little bit of food poison.
Yeah. I don't think it was a flu though.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
but I get it though. It's promotion and
Yeah.
he sold it.
It
I mean,
worked.
he balled out.
Yeah, he killed in that 38 points, closed him out.
Yeah.
And in 2013, this
Scotty
shoe
carried him off the court, didn't he?
he carried him off. Yeah, shout out to Scotty.
Iconic pick.
These shoes sold for a record $104,000. These game worn shoes.
Dang.
$104,000 for these, dog.
Did you get these?
No. Oh, back in the day.
Back in the day?
Yeah, for sure. I had these back in the day.
So for me, I had the white and black playoff.
I got those. So yeah,
Version,
taxis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taxi joints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, not white and black, black and white.
Black and white playoffs.
Playoff joints.
Yeah, those hard.
Those are the ones I
Yeah,
had.
those joints. Yeah, but no game worn Jordan shoes have ever been sold for more. So
Dang.
every time these come, they sell out, and people really love these shoes.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of them in 2025 though. So I don't think I can wear them. But again, the impact in 1997 with this shoe, unheard of,
Undeniable.
What we got next?
Yeah. Next up, we have NBA playoff year 1998. The sneaker is the Air Jordan 13.
14.
14, my bad. Yeah, 14. Player, Michael Jordan, obviously.
Yeah.
We know what this is about. Last shot.
Last shot.
Yeah, man. Why is this shoe so iconic for you, Jay?
I think this is the way he should have closed his career out.
Yes.
If he closes his career out in these 14s, dog, what an... And that's one of those things, if I ever talk to Michael Jordan, which I never want to meet Michael Jordan.
Right.
Are you in those situations too? Where people that you idolize your entire life, you don't even want to meet them because you don't want it to ruin.
You want to be let down.
Yeah, you want to be let down.
Now, I got let down as a youngster. Now, mind you, I wasn't a Dr. J fan, but as a youngster, we were playing AAU and we were in Orlando, went to Disney World. My coach and parents, the Dr. J is their era, right? So we see Dr. J at Disney World, right? Hey, Dr. J just rolled straight through everybody. Didn't speak, and not that anybody was even bothering him.
Yeah.
But he was on a pathway that if you stepped in front of him, he was gonna run you over.
Wow.
And from them, it kind of gave me a different perspective of how people can act in real life.
That's right.
Because I was too young to really understand, but my parents and everybody was pissed about it. It's like, man, Dr. J is an asshole. You know what I mean? So,
just bro, they kids at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I was talking to, I think it was one of my coworkers, and she had told a story about a day, maybe she had not buried, her father had passed away, right? So 2 or 3 hours after her father passes away, she goes into Target, and she's checking out the self-checkout. And she was like, and it really made sense because considering just like how life is happening right now. She was like, everybody was so like nice and just answering questions, not knowing what was going on in her life. Like literally she's looking at people like, you people don't even know what I just went through.
Mhm.
I just saw my dad pass away, and I'm in Target. So you just never know what people are going through.
That's true.
Everybody's going through stuff day to day. So in turn, I try not to charge it to people. First time meeting people, just you don't know what people are going through. But at the same time, too, just like what you said, unfortunately, you're Dr. J. So
Yeah.
you should
You're in the
think,
happiest place on earth.
bro.
Disney World is literally tagged this.
So you would sit and think, you know what? Man, I gotta bite the bullet and fake with these kids and not blow through these kids and ruin their perception.
He was,
come on, man.
He didn't break stride at all.
Come on,
he didn't break stride at all.
I hate hearing shit like that. But when Jay-Z said he liable to go, Michael, take your pick. Jackson, Tyson, Jordan, game 6.
Yeah.
It's these, dog.
These are the ones.
It's these, dog. Yeah. Shout out to niggas in Paris. But yeah, I just wish he would have ended his career in these, man.
Yeah.
Hindsight is always 20/20, and I'm sure he thinks, and why the hell did I go back and play with the Wizards? Like, it was cool to see, because I was able to see Michael Jordan play. Like, as a kid, I wasn't able to see Michael Jordan play, but I saw him play with the Wizards.
As a Wizard?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Come on, man.
Had to be true.
Yeah,
what was it, like 7 for 21 from the field or something?
Pump
and I'm a big Jordan fan, so.
Pump fake.
Yeah.
Shot. Usually Mike, nigga, one dribble pull up. Wow.
Man, easy.
Pump fake.
Fade away, nothing you can do it.
Man. Goofy ass shit. I was mad as hell seeing it. Shout out to Mike, though. These classics, though. You on a pair of 14s? Any 14s?
Yeah, I had a pair of the black toes that I sold. And I had a pair of these that I flipped too.
Say less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just couldn't do anything well.
Ain't nothing you can do with it.
Yeah.
Speaking of something you can't do nothing with, the year 2001, Reebok Answer 4, won by Allen Iverson. So let's talk about the iconic Answer 4.
Yeah, shout out to Jeff.
Jeff got a pair of these on ice. He probably got them in a spinning case where they just, hover.
Yeah. Very iconic shoe, and it's really, for me, it's really centered around a moment.
It is.
Because the Lakers were undefeated through the playoffs, right? And Iverson, for one game, put everybody on his back and just killed. I mean, Shaq said he was even in awe. He was just like, dang, I'm not even gonna foul this dude because
come on,
I'm just trying to see if is he gonna continue to make these shots.
Come on,
step over and everything. So super iconic shoe based on the moment. The shoe itself, the design, it's an original design.
It is an original design.
So yeah, I can't be mad at that. But from the logo placement to the versatility of it off the court, it's just not happening.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be an Iverson guy and really appreciate basketball to even recognize this shoe.
This is the first shoe besides the Gary Payton. I don't know if the Gary Payton sneaker came out with Nike yet, but is this shoe the first shoe with a real zipper on it that we've seen?
That's because I'm trying to think when did the glove? So the glove had to come out before 01, right?
You would think.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It had to. Yeah, because
they had to be the height of Gary Payton. You're right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. You had the glove, and just not to go off on the tangent.
Yeah.
Peyton's next shoe in line had like a little snap buckle on it, and it went crazy with it. You must trying to hurt somebody with them shoes on, man.
Yeah.
But yeah. So for Reebok, definitely.
Yeah.
This Iverson basically kept the lights on for Reebok.
Now,
I think
what we talked about during pre-production was the question. Yes, the question was a bigger shoe, but it wasn't the playoffs.
Right. Yeah. All AI has in that question is the MJ crossover.
That's it.
Which was regular season. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna tear y'all ass up. But but this is the thing.
Good now.
Yeah, with Allen Iverson playing in this shoe and figuring out a way to will one game out of that finals run, because the Lakers didn't lose a game that entire playoffs until Allen Iverson stepped in there and stepped over Ty Lue.
And mind you, that was the only game they lost.
That was the only game
the Lakers rolled up.
Kept it going.
But for that one moment though, that one game, it's like, man, whenever people talk about the Lakers three-peating their dynasty, they're gonna talk about that one game Iverson had in the finals against them.
Hell yeah.
Definitely a super iconic moment for me, man. And on top of that, with the swag of Iverson, he played in these unzipped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that joint unzipped. He was swagging. Yeah, wearing the arm sleeves for no reason. Tats. Right. Yeah, man. Now, this is his. I would say this is his second biggest shoe. The first being the question, but the answer for, man, without a doubt, his best shoe. Next up, what we got, Wash?
Next up, we got the Kobe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. NBA playoff year is 2004. The sneaker is the Nike Air Huarache 2K4. That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Player is Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, man.
J-Hove.
Yes.
Why is this an iconic moment for you?
No bullshit. This is my favorite basketball shoe of all time. The Huarache 2K4.
Yeah.
It is a classic silhouette. You can do so much with it. It looks great on court. It is a comfortable shoe. I wish Locke was still here. He'll sit and tell you that 2K4 was the best basketball shoe to play in, without a doubt, man. And him being a sneaker free agent, linked the deal with Nike in the summer of 2003. And not until 2005 will he would get his signature sneaker. But his first shoe, as far as a PE, was the Huarache 2K4, man. And it was just great to watch, man. And he won a championship in these. So, yeah, man. Well, no, you know what? They might have lost this year.
This was the year the Pistons got him.
Pistons, yeah.
Right? 04?
Yeah, 04, I think so.
Yeah. Pistons got him.
Damn.
Yeah, this was a rough year for Kobe.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, though, man, this shoe is iconic, though, man.
Iconic.
I totally agree. And on top of that, Kobe got a chance to get some of his own flavor off. If you see in this pic, he's got the socks folded down a little bit.
Right.
It's a bigger sock, but he's got it folded down.
Yeah.
Just putting his own personal touch to his style and how he rock stuff on the court, man. And definitely I agree with you. Classic shoe, classic moment.
There's no way the Pistons should have beat them 4-1 like that. That's crazy.
Right? No, man. They had Karl Malone and Gary Payton too on that squad as well.
I think that was the bad juju of Karl Malone. Him being an ain't shit person.
Yeah.
Rubbed off onto this team.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Now this is a great shoe.
Yeah. It was super. And the Pistons being a underdog in that situation.
That's right.
They had what, one All-Star? Chauncey?
Well,
was he even an All-Star that year?
I think Rip was.
Okay.
I think Rip was. Rip and Chauncey.
Yeah, nevertheless, I mean, they weren't.
Yeah. It wasn't like that was a blue collar team.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let's just be real. That's a blue collar team.
No doubt.
To say the least. Yep. All right, next up, we have the year of 2009. The Nike Kobe 4, worn by Kobe Bryant. 2009 was a redemption year for my guy, man. How you feel about these, Wash?
Yeah, man, I love these shoes. Shoes. It's a low cut, but it's not too low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a uniquely cut shoe. The silhouette is to me versatile,
right?
Especially depending on what colorway you get it in. But yeah, man. Before the finals, obviously it was Kobe's redemption year. I actually didn't mind rooting for him because him and Fish had reunited and everything with the Rock connection. So
that's right.
Totally appreciated that. And yeah, man. And Kobe, I think, was one of those guys that helped revolutionize, or not help. It did revolutionize wearing the low cut sneaker.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Talk about it. Yeah.
This was just another silhouette shoe, a part of that classic. So
my my grad school project to end grad school was to compare the agility between high top and low top basketball sneakers.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, for sure. And what was found within that research was you're more agile in low top sneakers. Yeah, man. And it was a cool thing to do, but it was brought on by people like Kobe Bryant wearing low top sneakers. And to see this done, him going out for 61 points in these shoes and him winning his first ring away from Shaq, man, it was dope, man. It's just cool to see. One of my favorite shoes. I own a couple of pair of Kobe 4s. Super comfortable.
Yeah.
Size up a little bit if you're trying to get a pair. They're a little wider of a shoe, so the toe box is a little narrow, but the shoe is wide. But yeah, MVP in this shit, man. It's just a great sneaker, and I love this sneaker. It's one of his best sneakers as far as the signature brand.
I definitely agree.
So we got that 2012 Wash.
Yeah, next up, year 2012. The sneaker is the Nike LeBron 9 Elite.
Yeah.
Elite. There's a difference. The player is LeBron James. J-Ho, why is this shoe iconic to you?
Man, this is right around the time when Dom Kennedy was getting a lot of flack for saying can't wear LeBrons in the club and shit's ugly. But this shoe worked, man. He had some shit, the 10s, 9s were my favorite, but that 12, that 9 was solid. I think the Elite pair, though, was a little bit more of a performance sneaker. The 9, though, was, I think, his best sneaker. Because you had the bangs, you had the Miami Nights, Yeah, the South Beach joints was fire.
Beach,
yeah,
yeah.
it was a bunch of different
Great South
joints.
Beach.
Yeah, man, it's a great sneaker. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and you're right. With them being elite, it was more of a performance shoe, lighter fabric was
Mhm.
used in it. Uh, this shoe is iconic to me, man, is because it was LeBron's first one. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? As far as him getting over the hump, being dominant
Shoot.
in their playoff series, well, that season,
Yeah.
honestly, but especially in the finals, of that playoff series. Um, I like the different colorways he
did.
debuted. He had the red Perry Rock,
It had a red.
these, the black
Yeah.
with the gold accents.
Yeah.
So and for me, I actually I attended a Miami Heat game during this time,
Damn.
and man, they were selling these shoes. This is the first time I'd ever seen this before. Nike had a sneaker truck
Wow.
set outside the arena selling these shoes.
Did you cop a pair?
No,
okay,
no,
yeah.
because I wasn't prepared to spend that kind
Yeah.
of bread on sneakers. I mean, I was just happy to be there. But I was like,
Yeah.
dang, that was dope to see.
That elite shoe was being sold for $250.
That's exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
I remember the regular 9, it was popping. I'm telling you, his best shoes were 9 and 10s. Yeah.
Not so for me. So you're right. The only 8 I like is the South not the South Beach. What they call the 8? Was it South Beach?
Yeah, South Beach joint. That's joint fire. You
Yeah,
talking about yeah. Because they had that one, and then they had the joint, the Knicks colorway too. Was in there too. Yeah, when he played in the Garden. It was so dope, man. They used to drop shoes for Black History Month.
Right.
Christmas themed shoes. It was dope, man. Nike has to get back to that. I think that they tried to do it this year. They did a Black History Month thing.
Yeah.
For the Sabrinas and KDs and Bronze again, but it's not the same. It's definitely not the same. But this is a great shoe, and it was a very elite way to roll out a $250 pair of shoes.
Yeah, $250.
Because they were taking advantage of that 9. That 9 was popping. Bro, he had dead ass like 9, maybe 9 pair of those 9s that were classics, like everybody was wearing.
Yeah.
This was the first shoe I would say as an adult that people were wearing as a basketball performance sneaker with clothes. I know the fit, cargo pants, random ass pink dolphin shirts and shit. This was the time, man. This was the time.
Another colorway that stuck out to me just in this style in particular was the cool gray.
Cool gray.
Cool gray.
Yeah,
this shoe.
Yeah. Now I'm telling you that 9 was different, bro. That 9 was different. That's an elite sneaker.
Yeah.
All right, next up, I have the 2015 playoff year Kyrie Irving 1. Kyrie Irving, man. How you feeling about these, Wash?
Man, I love these shoes, man. Kyrie was on such a unique run.
Right.
With Nike.
Was, man.
I mean, at one point his shoes were if not the best selling, they were definitely the most you'd see on court.
They were best selling. People
For sure.
wearing those.
Yeah.
That Kyrie 4, they had Lucky Charms ones. People was wearing the hell out of the Kyrie. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one though, I'm telling you, I saw a lot of people in these. I had a pair of the USA ones of these.
USA.
Yeah. Why the hell did I buy them?
Yeah, he just wasn't copying responsibility.
Man, I was not copying. I bought the USA Kyrie. I was wearing them hoes too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wearing them during Christmas, huh?
Man, just random.
Just random joints.
Yeah.
But yeah, bad classic shoe. Kyrie in the finals. He got injured, right?
He did got injured. Yeah. Horrible playoff run for him. Yeah.
I think he's just a weird injury too, like a cracked kneecap or something. Yeah.
Right.
So, but nevertheless, though, man, this shoe is it's classic, man.
It's the only bright spot from that playoff run.
Right.
This shoe.
Yeah.
Retailing at 110. Look good, man.
That was another thing. The price point was
affordable.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, man. It definitely holds its place.
Clearly, you didn't own a pair of these.
I did not own a pair of these. The Kyries were, man. I think during 2015, man, I was still into retros was doing the thing with Jordan, so I was still really wrapped around those and LeBron's as well. So yeah, that's what I was in the 2015 era. I wish I would have copped them though, because I mean,
I wish I would have at least kept one. Now
right.
we don't have any Kyries. We'll never see that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So keep one, like a good pair. Like
who knew Kyrie and Nike would fall out? You know
fall out the way they did. But yeah, now the Warriors really spanked them this year because Kyrie got hurt though.
Who else got hurt?
Who else got hurt?
Kevin Love. Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. Who won the finals? The finals MVP?
What we doing, man?
Nah, just
This your one.
Yeah.
I don't know how LeBron got 3 pair of
Hey,
shoes.
I'm just saying.
Only person that got
Finals
3.
moments.
The only person that got 3. He ain't win the most out of everybody.
Jordan got 3.
He ain't Michael Jordan.
All right, man. NBA playoff year 2016. The sneaker is the Nike LeBron Soldier 10.
10 is crazy.
10
soldiers. Is
10
crazy.
soldiers is crazy.
10 soldiers is crazy.
That just meant it was time.
Yeah.
That just meant it was
I hate
time.
these shoes.
Yeah, I see. But
Cameraman, why I hate
it
these
wasn't a
shoes?
10 though, was it? Those weren't 10s though, were they? Those was like 11s.
Nah, it was 10s, bro. It's 10s.
The silver bullet joints?
Silver bullet 10s.
Nah, man, they weren't 10s.
I'm telling you, they was 10s.
Nevertheless.
Nah, they weren't 10s. Yeah, they was 10s. They was 10s, gang.
Nah, man.
They was
nah,
10s.
the ones.
Yeah, it's the same shit. It's these.
Nah, the ones I'll show you the ones you had. I'll show you. I'll show you. You want to look at one real quick?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, so
because I ain't talking about these.
Well, this shoe is classic. Definitely has this moment in place. Because man, this is the 3-1 comeback. LeBron and these soldiers. It's almost like he did it on purpose. It's like, man, I'm not even wearing my signature joints. I'm going with the soldiers in this series.
He was right, bro. It was 11.
With the how many straps did they have? Like a bunch of straps.
Yeah,
like 4 straps.
Yeah, 4 straps. Why the fuck was I playing in them?
Yeah, I hate those too. I hate those for you.
Yeah, I hate those, bro.
Hey, you don't have them anymore, do you?
Hell nah. I gave him the Weezy. I played in those.
He took them.
I was in those one time.
I thought you had to cut. I thought they had to cut them off.
I got them off.
You took those off your foot?
Yeah.
Oh, you a bad boy. You know that's shout out the mama mentality, huh?
Yeah, for sure. I walked out of that with a torn Achilles, bro. If you guys don't know, I tore my Achilles in the LeBron Soldier 11.
Yeah, man.
Why was I? That's my fault for even playing in LeBron Soldier 11. Yeah, it's trash.
Yeah, it's what that was, man. But yeah,
you got a pair of these 10s though.
I do. I ordered a Nike ID.
Put S. Wash on them.
I didn't do all that. I just kept them. I tried to keep them as original to what he had on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because that was just such an iconic moment. Coming back 3-1, rocking the black with the gold check. Yeah, man. Classic shoe. Not the best looking shoe. Not versatile at all. This is just for nostalgia moments. When I wear them and people know what they know, they're like, oh yeah, I remember that moment.
Remember them. Yeah, it's a big moment. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You snuck this one on though. I'm gonna be real. This don't matter. That shoe don't matter.
Hey man, maybe one of them. Man, I put this up there with the last shot.
Yeah, it was
I put this up there with the last shot, but I ain't gonna hold you.
Is this the one with the block? Is this the block year?
Yeah, the block year.
It's the block year.
2016.
Why was he playing in Soldiers?
That's what I'm saying. That's like he played every game in Soldiers that year. That final.
Motherfuckers must have hurt his feet.
Yeah, but no, you know why? 2016. What was his signature shoe in 2016?
Hell if I know.
His signature, LeBron.
Stinks.
Because remember you know, because you know sneakers. One shoe he had was just, it was so busy that he couldn't keep from sliding.
Right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So I can't remember if it was this shoe or not. But yeah, there's a reason why he did this though.
Yeah.
But yeah, you hate these shoes. I
fucking hate them. Yeah.
I get it, man.
Yeah.
Who we have up next?
It's closing out, man. The year is 2022.
The closeout?
Yeah. And
Oh my goodness.
Wardell, Stephen Curry unveiled the Under Armour Curry 4 Flotro. Believe it or not, you know, this is nice sneaker in 2022. And this is when he brought back Night Night. You know, it's when he unveiled Night Night. And this is an iconic sneaker, man.
Yeah.
It was a big shoe for Steph. It was just a lot. He did this basically by himself. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't those Kevin Durant's. It wasn't, you know, the big Andre.
Clay was with him. Clay was with him.
I'm saying, but
Draymond
he got his finals MVP.
The big three.
I think there's just one of those moments where Steph Curry proved his worth in the NBA as a all-time great, and this shoe was done in a great fashion. And I just love this shoe. I'm gonna get me a pair of Flotros.
I doubt that.
Not for real.
And just so the people know, this is probably the only time you ever see an Under Armour make our list on fresher than your average. But I get it though, man. For all the reasons you said,
Yeah,
it was Curry's time.
it was time.
He got his Finals MVP.
Yeah,
carry that team. You
Yeah.
know, so very special moment. Even with this colorway, it was unique.
It was.
Totally off from what the uniform looked like.
Yeah, man.
So it stood out. So you can tell it was going to be a moment in these shoes.
Yeah, man.
Because he was doing stuff.
Just a retooled version of that Curry 4 when it came out. Just a great shoe. I don't know why he decided to do that. Kind of similar to what Kobe did with the Protro of the Kobe 4. But Kobe was well retired when they retroed those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So man, just a great shoe, man, and the end to a great list of sneakers because we are deep in the playoffs right now as you hear this podcast.
Yeah, man.
I don't think shoes are the same as
Not
they
at
were.
all.
We went from 96, or really starting with Penny Hardaway,
Mhm.
95, 96, all the way until 2022. I don't think shoes are unveiled as much because the people that are wearing signature sneakers aren't playing deep enough basketball.
Right.
Think about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like our superstars that, LeBron is still playing. He'll run deep into the playoffs, but the favorites, Jason Tatum, his
Yeah.
shoe is worn, but it ain't worn like that.
Right.
SGA just unveiled his first shoe. The favorites, who else? Jalen Brunson don't have a shoe. He's wearing Kobe's. You know what I'm saying?
Ja is messed up his whole
Ja
run.
Morant,
and
man,
his shoe actually looks pretty dope.
dope shoe, man.
You know what I mean? That they're about to
In a
drop,
bad spot.
but it's
Yeah.
Ja though. He hasn't been the smartest off the court.
Yeah.
Or it has been off the court and on the
I
court, to
don't
be
know,
honest
but
with you.
yeah,
So
a bit of both. Yeah. So that I think what we again transition to is kind of watching the women.
Which is
Asia
wild.
Wilson, seeing Caitlin Clark playing, and she has a PE that's coming out with Nike or Kobe. It's coming out. It's pretty cool.
What about Plum?
Kelsey Plum is with Under Armour.
She on Armour, you
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Then you got, you got some kids that are playing Skechers and all type of stuff. So the appeal of the on court shoe, I don't think it is what it is right now compared to when we were talking about in the 90s. But again, nothing like reminiscing, man. The golden era. Yeah, man.
Anyway.
Yeah, man. Great list, Wash. Great list. We had that list up to like 15 shoes. We narrowed it to where we recorded with today.
Yeah, because you
One
got
time.
Converse weapons. You got some.
Come on,
we
man.
get to the bag.
We
You know what I'm
get deep into the duffel. You feel me? We could go back to them Jordan 4s.
Right, man. What?
Man, what? Yeah, what?
The 4s?
6s?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Hey, we do that for the Patreon, man.
That might be a Patreon for sure. Close us out, Watch. What we drinking on?
Yeah, man. So in today's issue of Drink Like You Got Some Sense, man, we're gonna do it's just a 2-part drink, right?
Okay.
So it's Trace Anejos Generosinez tequila.
What's the name of the drink, Brent?
Well, it's really, it doesn't have a name.
Got a
It's just 2 parts, right?
No
So
name
you
part?
you're
Okay.
just combining these 2 pieces. So that Trace Anejos tequila, and you add Grand Marnier with it.
Okay.
You just pour it over ice, stir it and
There you
pour it
go.
over ice.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
What we gonna name it? We gotta name it something,
Uh,
Put you on the spot.
man, I'll name it the K-Lo.
The K-Lo. Okay.
The K-Lo.
K-Lo. There we go.
Yeah, man. So there we have it.
Yeah, man.
There we
Drink
have
like
it,
you
man.
got some
Drink, and drink like you got some sense for sure.
Yeah, man. Guys, this is always fun. We'll be back. I hope you guys like the grievances. I think that's gonna be because I be mad about some shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's cool to get that out, man.
Get that off your chest, yeah.
Get it off your
Share it
chest.
with the people.
Yeah, you was mad. You was mad about Meech. You hot at Meech.
Yeah, because he knows better. He's trying to keep up with his son,
He don't though.
and that's the sad part. He would say he don't.
He don't know no better. Yeah. Until next time, man. Wear your kicks.
And cop responsibly.
We out.